Sawadika and welcome to Newsline. Newsline broadcasts on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and also on NBT World. Today, the date is February 18th of 2016. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story for today, the President of the United States has declared before the leaders of ASEAN that the U.S. will continue to encourage Thailand to return to a fully civilian government. The declaration took place at the first ever U.S.-ASEAN summit, concluding today in California of the United States, and followed Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha affirming to the gathering that his government would allow for general elections in the kingdom as soon as it completes a new constitution. While acknowledging the process has been delayed, he estimated that elections could take place as soon as 2017. The Prime Minister has taken part in signing the Sunnyland Principle, which concluded the U.S.-ASEAN Leaders Summit and outlines intent among the signatories to engage in economic and security cooperation. One security issue brought up during the two-day meeting was tensions in the South China Sea, which involved several ASEAN countries. U.S. President Barack Obama stated that despite China constructing islands in the maritime territory and moving in military forces, he wants any tensions to be resolved through peaceful and legal means. Topics of discussion that General Prayut took part in on the final day of the summit included terrorism, climate change, public health, and human trafficking. At all the talks, the Thai Premier affirmed that Thailand is ready to provide full assistance to the U.S. and ASEAN to deal with the transnational matters. He especially assured that Thailand will work both with the international community and internally to address the problem of human trafficking, with a focus on aiding women and children. The Prime Minister has left California and is scheduled to arrive back in Thailand this afternoon. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha is planning to arrange talks between groups of monks and their supporters involved in the current religious rift, hoping to bring a peaceful end to the issue. General Prayut has expressed concerns over the incident where members of the Sangha and Buddhist Alliance of Thailand, or SBAT, recently converged on Puttamonthon Buddhist Park in Nakhon Pathom Province to call for the Sangha Supreme Council, or SSC's nominee for Supreme Patriarch to be proposed for royal endorsement. He admitted it is beyond the government's authority and as it is a matter of religion. In a bid to settle the dispute, the Premier revealed an idea to organize a debate for SBAT members and those who disapprove of the Supreme Patriarch nominee. He was confident that the issue could be resolved under Buddhist principles and with everyone's good intentions. In the meantime, he asked for cooperation from all sides not to hold any demonstrations. Meanwhile, Praputi Isara, who is against SBAT's movement, has submitted a letter to the National Reform Steering Assembly and the National Legislative Assembly, requesting amendments to laws related to the Thai Sangha, its administration, and religious affairs. He also said he would be willing to join the debate hosted by the Prime Minister if invited. A deputy speaker of the National Reform Steering Assembly, or NRSA, has been asking for collaboration from district and village chiefs to help steer the national reform process. NRSA's first deputy speaker, Alongkorn Polabut, met with representatives from the Association of Thailand's Village Chiefs and the Club of Village Chiefs from 25 central provinces, who came to discuss the reform of regional and local administrative systems. They have proposed a revision of the draft charter in order to be certain that the decentralization of power will be thorough and balanced. Mr. Olongon, in return, asked the representatives of village chiefs to collaborate with the NRSA in helping steer forward the national reform process and communicating reform efforts with the public through all possible channels. In addition, he has updated the visiting chiefs about the NRSA's work, which he insisted has been in line with the national reform roadmap set by the National Council for Peace and Order. The Constitution Drafting Commission, or CDC, will expedite its review of the suggestions on the draft charter submitted by the Cabinet. CDC Chairman Michai Ruchupan said that the charter drafters have been expediting the review of all feedback on the draft Constitution and planned to request clarification from proponents of any suggestions as necessary. He added that the CDC has already received feedback from the Cabinet, but it should take some time for the charter drafters to conclude if they should lead to any revisions of the draft Constitution. The issues of illegal, unreported, and unregulated, or IUU fishing in Thailand are among the government's main concerns. After receiving a yellow card from the European Union, the Thai government has launched a multi-pronged campaign against IUU fishing in the kingdom's waters. Let's have a look at this special report.
For the life of the children of migrant workers who came to work in Thailand, one thing that they should receive, like any other children, is the same educational opportunities. วัดศรีสุทธาราม or วัดกำพร้า in Samut Sakhon province is a school where 50% of the students are foreign students who came to Thailand with their parents who themselves came to work in Thailand. The school offers classes to teach Thai language to foreign students. Both Thai and foreign students are treated equally.
เขาพูดไทยพอได้พอฟังรู้เรื่องการกินอาหารการแต่งกายเอาชุดของโรงเรียนให้เขาใส่แล้วก็ให้เขาเริ่มเรียนเข้าสู่ระบบแล้วเรียนร่วมกับคนไทย
The school is one of the schools that Thai Union Group Public Limited Company and Industrial Seafood Processing Enterprise sponsors. The management of the company, who are foreigners, has helped to improve the students' English skill by learning from native speakers.
รู้สึกยินดีแล้วก็ชอบค่ะเพราะว่ามันได้คำศัพท์ด้วยแล้วก็ได้เล่นเกมไปด้วยมีของรางวัลแจกด้วยค่ะเพราะว่าพ่อฝ่ายฝันว่าอยากให้หนูพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้และโครงการนี้ก็ดีค่ะเพราะว่ามันสนุกทำให้หนูรู้สึกว่าอังกฤษมันก็ไม่ได้ยากอะไรค่ะ
The company also organizes activities for these children to keep them happy, such as on the National Children's Day. The cooperation of operators in the fishery sector in providing educational opportunities for children of migrant workers will help eliminate social problems that may arise in the future, and at the same time, help to reduce the chance of these children becoming victims of child labor and human trafficking as well.
On to other news now. 9 private firms have submitted bids for 240,000 tons of low-grade rice from 64 state warehouses, which accounted for 67% of the government's stockpiles. Department of Foreign Trade Director General Duangporn Rodpaya said the bids totaled more than 1.53 billion baht. She said the rice quality in this bidding was better than in previous auctions. Many firms would use the rice for animal feed, while others would use it to produce ethanol. In the first auction, the Ministry of Commerce was able to offload more than 21,200 tons of rice. The bids totaled approximately 110 million baht. So far, the government has offloaded 4.69 million tons of rice, with sales worth 50.74 billion baht. As part of the government's agenda to make Thailand a gem and jewelry hub by the year 2018 and one of the world's top 10 exporters by the year 2020, the Ministry of Commerce is joining private organizations in co-hosting Bangkok's 57th Gems and Jewelry Fair at the Impact Arena in Muang Thong Thani. President of the Thai Gem and Jewelry Traders Association, Somchai Ponjindarak, revealed that the fair, to be held from February 24th to 28th, has already received interest from foreign countries such as Russia, United States, and Middle Eastern nations. He expects that sales at the fair will account for 10% of this year's exports, and Thai participants will be able to create new deals and partnerships. Mr. Somchai expects that exports will grow by 5% compared to the previous year as the U.S. market returns to a trend of growth and Middle Eastern nations continue their economic recovery. The government of the Federal Republic of Germany and the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization, or CMEO, have signed a memorandum of understanding to promote and implement the regional program Fit for School at the residence of the German ambassador in Bangkok. The aim of the Fit for School project is to support ministries of education in CMEO member countries in their efforts to improve water, sanitation, and hygiene, otherwise known as WASH, in schools on a large scale, and thus promote the health and education of primary school children in Southeast Asia. The program provides technical assistance to transform schools into healthy and enabling learning environments. Director of CMEO, Dr. Gato Hari Priorijanto, highlighted the importance of maintaining WASH practices to the development of education and reaffirmed that the program would greatly benefit local students.
This is very important, especially in our school in region. This is special education for the children, know since beginning, since elementary school or so we call kindergarten, how to prepare the hygiene in the school, and later on they can implement it in their house, at their home, and then also how to make the school more clean and more hygiene in the future, because this is part of the education, and then this is part also as habit for the children, especially in the Southeast Asia. I mentioned Indonesia, Philippines, Laos, and Cambodia. If you go there, and in the rural area, for example, and then there is a lack of water, and then we empower them to have clean water in the school, for example.
Within the scope of the project, hygiene practices like hand washing and toothbrushing will be institutionalized into the daily schedule of school activities, and a school-based deworming will be implemented regularly. According to German Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany, Peter Prugel, the German government is adding on another 6 million euros for the Fit for School project, raising its total contribution to 11.9 million euros.
Yeah, you know that Germany has started this Fit for School program back in 2007 in the Philippines, as it worked out extremely well, and there has been requests from other countries in the region, namely Cambodia, Indonesia, and the Lao PDR. This program has in 2011 been extended to those countries, and since 2011 we have been implementing it together with CMEO and on behalf of the German government, of course, by the GIZ, the German Cooperation Agency, with huge success. And I think it was a success that brought us, German government, to the decision to extend the program and to fund it with another 6 million euros for the coming years.
In order to efficiently protect and conserve protected areas, all park rangers in Ma Wong and Klong Lan National Parks have to be qualified and certified in the Smart Patrol program. And Tarin Angsagun reports from the training venue.
Although field research is revealing the biological riches of Ma Wong and Klong Lan National Parks, we are also learning about the many threats to wildlife that also exist. Evidence of hunting and logging is common and represents a major problem that needs urgently to be eliminated. Patrols by rangers are used in an attempt to prevent or at least suppress these illegal activities.
Smart Patrol is really important in order to protect and save wildlife. Smart Patrol is similar to check up and X-ray our area. That will lead to effective area management because Ma Wong Klong Lan is big hope for tiger recovering in the world.
The Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation, the WWF Thailand and the Big Rim Group organized a Smart Patrol training course held in early February 2016. A total of 45 rangers received training in specialist techniques.
I think tiger and also wildlife species depend to protection. If we have a good protection, so the wildlife and tiger can be survive and have the good reproduction. So if we have like the good system for the patrol as well as for the efficiency of the ranger to do the patrol work, it might be help to protect and serve the wildlife in the area.
Patrol rangers underwent technical training in reconnaissance Smart Patrol, delivered by selected trainers from the Border Patrol Police Training Unit.
We provide them with basic knowledge such as team communication, patrol technique, and red technique, and appropriate weapon usage with rear field tactics.
The curriculum focused on using GPS technology and maps, wildlife tracks and signs, patrol techniques, data entry in SMART, immediate action and hand combat, patrol and arrest planning, how to secure and search suspects, weapon handling and cleaning, and shooting practice. This training will help the rangers work especially in real situation, while helping conserve the country's forests and treasure wildlife. Camera work by Pakorn Vimunka. I am Tarin Angsagun for NBT World.
Thank you to Quintana for that report, and that is the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Up next in our ASEAN news, we'll take a look at Phuket welcoming officials from Johor, Malaysia to promote tourism cooperation. But first, here's a look at the exchange rates and the commodity prices.
Office of the Auditor General of Thailand is proud to celebrate its 100th anniversary with two great events of honesty and integrity. The 50th meeting of the ASOSAI Governing Board followed by an international symposium on national integrity system, will be held February 15 to the 19th, 2016 in Chiang Mai province. The people of Chiang Mai and the Kingdom of Thailand extend their greatest wishes for a successful and fruitful week of exchange and collaboration.
Pad Thai, created from Thai wisdom, used to be served on banana leaf, and the banana tree is used for practicing Muay Thai. Muay Thai was trained in the temples, which can be found on the mountains, in the caves, or on the water, everywhere, just like Pad Thai. There are thousands of other stories to discover. Discover your amazing stories in amazing Thailand.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. In our ASEAN news, the southern province of Phuket has welcomed officials from Johor, Malaysia, during their visit to forge tourism cooperation and exchange knowledge for future tourism development. Tourism and Investment Minister of Johor, YB Datuk T. Seo Kyong, and his entourage were greeted by Vice Governor of Phuket, Pratiet Akson Thamakul, at the Phuket Provincial Hall. The delegation is on a visit to Phuket and Krabi from February 16th to 19th with a view to exchange information and establish bilateral cooperation in tourism. Also attending the meeting were staff members from the Tourism Authority of Thailand of the Phuket office. According to Mr. Pratiet, the Malaysian state of Johor is looking to promote tourism on Mersing Island and in the coastal city of Kota Tinggi. Therefore, the visiting officials hope to learn about tourism strategies and measures being used in Phuket, which is considered a popular destination not only to Malaysians but to travelers from across the globe. The Phuket Vice Governor expressed appreciation to the delegates from Johor for visiting the province. He affirmed that Phuket is ready and willing to cooperate with Johor in tourism as well as in any other area. And before we say goodbye, we have a quick announcement for you. The Thai National Committee on Irrigation and Drainage is inviting members of the public to take part in a slogan contest under the theme of Water Management in a Changing World, Role of Irrigation for Sustainable Food Production. The slogan needs to be in both English and in Thai and should be sent to sloganwif2016@gmail.com no later than February 24th of 2016, and that website should be appearing on your screen. The winner will be announced on February 29th of 2016 and will receive 20,000 baht in prize money along with a certificate. For more information, please visit worldwideweb.rid.go.th/ThaiICD, or CID that is, /. And that is it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by simply typing in NNT, and you can check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en. Today we say goodbye to you with footage from the Russian city of Sochi, where ski resorts are enjoying a boost in tourism. I'm Sandra Han in Saha for Newsline. Have a great day. Sawasdee ka.